story are you going to write? This one? Yes. So now remember at the beginning of your story, you can't have that number 3.
And the one thing I want us to concentrate on, remember I told you all that we don't have any stories outside? Mm-hmm. So now I want you to concentrate.
For years, ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a teacher. So I would practice being a teacher on my closet door in my room, writing chalk, and my dolls were the students, or my sisters were the students. So it's always been a lifelong dream.
And I'll come around with some writing paper, and I want you to look at a story.
In 2005, I decided this is the time to go back to school because I was tired of being a secretary and I wanted to do something different, and I promised myself I would not spend another year as a secretary without pursuing my dream. So that's when I decided to enroll in the program. The reason that it appealed to me, because I always said if I could attend school and work at the same time, I would go back to school, and that's what I would do, because I didn't want to spend 10 years going to school, taking a class here, a class there, and then eventually 10 years later become a teacher. I actually wanted to go to school the 4 years and get it out the way and get into the classroom. Since I've been in the classroom almost 5 years, you still get nervous, but it's a good nervous. You're wondering, okay, how are the kids going to be like? What am I going to have to change in my instruction? What do I need to do differently? But that first year of being in the classroom, no. Because I was like, this is it. This is what I prepared to do. So it was my time to shine. We actually had 4 years of being in the classroom working with students, seeing what works, what doesn't work, preparing our instructions, doing lesson plans, working with small groups. So we kind of had a general idea what is expected of us in the classroom from the very first day. So it wasn't like we walked in and we had to be hit with lesson plans. We had to find out what running records were. We had to find out, oh, what's an IEP? What are we supposed to do with this? So we had all of that knowledge and all those skills as we went through the 4 years. So that's how I think it prepared me. So whereas first year teachers that come from traditional schools, they don't have that experience. So they're actually learning from the very beginning, whereas we started our learning the first year we got in the program. If I had have gone to a traditional school, I really don't think I would have been teaching. I would have got burned out and decided, you know what, I don't want to take a class here. I'll just wait. So the best thing about it is you go, you get the experience in the classroom, and you also get your 4-year degree on top of it, and then you come out as a teacher. So it's not like you're working up to become a teacher after you've graduated. You actually hit the ground running as soon as you graduate. I got hired right away, so I graduated in May, started teaching in August, and I was excited because I finally, first of all, I was saying, you know what, I finally pursued my dream and I did it. So I was excited because I was going to be a teacher and actually was going to mold the minds of young people, and that's what I've always wanted to do. So I was just overjoyed.
I'll be around to give you paper in a minute. So look through your story and make sure that's the story you actually want.
There are mornings I wake up and I still have to pinch myself because I'm like, you know, I actually am a teacher. So I set a goal and I accomplished it. So really pleased.
So honey, you might want to have somebody proofread this first. What story are you going to write? This one? Yes. So now remember at the beginning of your story, you can't have that number 3. That needs to be spelled out. So go ahead and spell that out before you publish your writing.